It is time for us now to head to Excelsior, where organizers are preparing for the Lake Minnetonka Klondike Dog Derby. Did you know that sled dogs have been racing in Excelsior since the 1930s? Klondike President Bill Damberg is here with some friends to tell us a little bit more about the event. Hi, Bill. Thanks for being here.
Hi, Megan. Thank you for having us here.
And Sherry, hello. Thank you for being here. And Sherry brought Delta. Tell us about Delta, Bill.
So Delta is a sled dog. Sherry and her family are mushers. And so Delta here is actually a sled dog that came from a breeder and a sled dog racer, Dallas Seavey, who's a 5-time Iditarod winner up in Alaska.
You know that name if you live in Minnesota.
Exactly. Both his parents and his grandmother were Iditarod champions, or hers were Iditarod champions. So.
Well, we appreciate Delta being here. She's very vocal, and so if she talks to us throughout the morning, we're just going to pretend we don't hear her.
That's right.
So tell us a little bit about the Klondike Derby, Bill. How did this all start? And to hear that there's a history that dates back almost 100 years of sled dog racing in Excelsior, I think is something most people don't know.
No, you know, I think that's right. You know, so the Klondike came to be when the co-founder and a dear friend of mine, Bethany, she grew up in the sled dog world, living up in Ely. Her dad has done the Iditarod. He retired, and then now he's been doing what's called race marshaling, which is the official that judges the race and makes sure everything goes fine. And he has done that up at the Bear Grease in Duluth for many, many years.
Okay.
So it was about 5 years ago that Bethany could not be up there. She was watching the race start, and I got a text from her that said, "Bill, do you think we can do a sled dog race on Lake Minnetonka?" And I texted back, "Bethany, that's crazy.
That's a crazy idea.
Let's go."
Let's do it.
And so that was it. And that was the start of the Klondike Dog Derby. That was 2018, and it took us 2 years to get our act together and to get everything in one place to do the first Klondike Dog Derby since the 1930s, which was held in 2002.
Wonderful.
And we're just so excited. We're pleased. We're really... We've got an incredible team of people that have come together to make this event be so successful. And yeah, we ran it in 2020. We couldn't run it in 21 because of COVID.
Yeah.
We ran it last year, and we're set for this year.
Tell me, let's talk about this for a minute. For someone who's never been, I mean, if you've been to Excelsior, you know that it's a charming, great little downtown with lots of shops.
Right.
You guys bring in snow on Water Street, which is like the main drag there.
Right.
And this is the starting where the dogs take off.
Absolutely. So we fill the main street with snow, and we've got 35 teams this year that are coming from as far away as Alaska and Yellowknife, Canada, way up in the northwest province. And we're excited to have them back in Excelsior again. We are really pleased that even last year, with our second running of the race, many of the mushers were calling it the best run sled dog race in North America. So
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yes, we're pleased. And so what we do is we bring in snow and fill the main street of Excelsior with snow. We've got the Klondike Village, which happens down towards the lake, and the opportunity for people to get refreshments, and there'll be merchandise available. And then that's going to happen on Saturday. The race starts at 10 a.m., but the fun really starts on Friday, because we have a whole afternoon planned of opportunities for people to come in, see the veterinarians, check these super athletes, the dogs. It's an interesting little point that most sled dogs get more hands-on veterinarian care in 1 year than your best kept house dog does in its entire lifetime.
Well, and let's talk a little bit about the dog here. Let's talk a little bit about Delta, because I think people, you know, they're not really sure about these dogs. Do the dogs want to be running? Are they forced to be running? Are their paws getting sore out there on the ice and the rain? Tell us a little bit about this. These dogs, Delta wants to be out there.
This is a dog that, given an opportunity, that's all they want to do is run. It's something that's been bred in them for hundreds of generations. They are so excited, and it's so much fun at the start of a race, because these guys are just lunging and leaping and yelping and just ready to go. And the minute that they take off, it's dead quiet, and you hear them running down the trail.
And there's what, 8 dogs that pull a sled, right?
Right. And we already have an 8-dog class here. Yes.
And they run how fast? How fast are these dogs going?
Well, you know, the fastest guys are running probably in the 13 or 14 miles an hour range. then they have, again, we have a variety of different dogs that are here from, you just stay down.
Hi, I'm sorry. I won't stop petting you. I'm sorry.
But they move quickly. These are consider them ultra marathon runners is the best way to describe it.
And there's the cutest puppy competition. And I kind of joked on the news the other morning and said, I don't know who the judges are for this, but that sounds like a really hard job.
Yes, that's happening this weekend at Back Channel Brewing in Spring Park. And it is the cutest puppy contest. It's the third year that we've been running that too. And it brings in just so many cute puppies and so many dogs. And
Oh
really
my
a fun
gosh,
event.
look at those faces. That would be hard. That would be really hard. Well, Bill, thank you. Sherry, thank you so much. Delta, thank you for coming. You made the segment, and we're glad we got your voice on air. We can't wait to see Delta running, right? Next weekend.
Well, thank you very much. We're really pleased to be here.
For sure. The festival, by the way, festivities start 2023 Lake Minnetonka Klondike Dog Derby. They begin on Friday, as you mentioned, Bill, February 3rd. The race starts at 10 a.m. on Saturday, the 4th. We have a link to more information on our website, minnesotalive.com. The dogs start, they're a staggered race, so they start like every 2 minutes. So if you've got like a full hour of seeing these dogs go, so it should be a lot of fun.
Exactly. It's so much fun. Come on into Excelsior. We'd love to have you.
Will do. Thank you.